The prophecy of the 3 days of darkness is said to be coming soon, closer than you might think. Many holy figures have spoken about this time when the entire world will be in darkness for 3 days. During this period, evil spirits are believed to roam, and believers will face great challenges. Stay with us until the end of this video to learn everything you need to know about one of the most important events in biblical prophecy. The origins of the 3 days of darkness prophecy are unclear, but it has been linked to various saints and mystics throughout history. Some say it comes from Saint Hildegard of Bingen, while others connect it to Saint Patrick, Saint Teresa of Avila, and even Padre Pio. In certain Catholic communities, this prophecy is taken seriously. It is believed that during this time, the earth will face judgment, and darkness will cover everything, unlike any natural event we've seen before. One of the most well-known descriptions of this event comes from Blessed Anna Maria Taigi, an Italian mystic. She said there will be a deep darkness across the entire earth for 3 days and nights. Nothing will be visible, and the air will be filled with a deadly plague that will affect the enemies of religion. No artificial light will work, except for blessed candles. Anyone who opens their windows or leaves their home out of curiosity will die instantly. During these 3 days, people are advised to stay indoors, pray the rosary, and ask for God's mercy. All enemies of the Church, known or unknown, will die during this time, except for a few who will convert. The atmosphere will be filled with demons, appearing in terrifying forms. While the Bible doesn't specifically mention the prophecy of the 3 days of darkness, some believers think that God might share such events through trusted private revelations. However, it can be difficult to prove these revelations are real. The prophecies of the great Catholic monarch and angelic pontiff, which support the idea of the 3 days of darkness, were not written down until 1863 or 1864, about 26 or 27 years after Tiy's death. Because of this, it's wise not to rely too much on quotes attributed to her, especially long ones without proof from her time. The 3 days of darkness prophecy has fascinated people for a long time. It predicts 3 days and nights of total darkness over the earth, during which only blessed beeswax candles will give light, and all the enemies of the Church will perish. But that's not the only mysterious part. This prophecy is similar to the story of the 10 plagues in Egypt, Exodus 10 verses 21 to 29, and the Book of Revelation, 6:12, 16:10, where darkness is seen as a consequence of judgment. The specific details of this prophecy, though, come from private revelations. Now, let's look at what Jesus supposedly told Padre Pio about the 3 days of darkness, which is important to understand. The weight of divine judgment has come to the earth, and my Father's wrath will be poured out across the world. I am warning you again, just as I've done many times before. The sins of humanity have grown beyond control. There's disrespect in churches, false religious acts filled with pride, and a lack of love and decency. Especially during summer, the world is full of wickedness. In the dark days ahead, my chosen ones must not sleep, like the disciples in the Garden of Olives. Instead, they should pray constantly, and I will not disappoint them. I will gather my chosen ones. Hell may believe it controls the earth, but I will take it back. Do you think I would allow such terrible punishments if the world turned from evil to justice? No. It's because of my great love that these trials will come. Although many will curse me, thousands of souls will be saved. No one can fully understand the depth of my love. Pray, pray. I desire your prayers. Seek help from my mother, Mary, Saint Joseph, Saint Elizabeth, Saint Conrad, Saint Michael, Saint Peter, and the holy angels. They will intercede for you. Be brave soldiers of Christ. When the light returns, thank the Holy Trinity for their protection. The destruction will be severe, but I, your God, will purify the earth. I am with you, trust in me. This disaster will strike suddenly, like a flash of lightning. The light of the morning sun will be replaced by complete darkness. No one should leave their house or look outside. During this time, I will come with thunder and lightning, and the wicked will face my divine heart. There will be great confusion because of the darkness that will cover the earth, and many will die from fear and despair. Those who fight for my cause will receive grace from my divine heart. The cry of who is like God will protect many. But many others will burn in the open fields like dry grass. The godless will be wiped out, so the righteous can stand again. As soon as the complete darkness begins, no one should leave their house or look outside. The darkness will last for a day and a night, followed by another day and night, and another day. But after that, the stars will shine again, and the next morning, the sun will rise, and it will be springtime. Now, here's the surprising part. Some believers in the 3 days of darkness claim that Saint Pio of Pietrelcina predicted it would happen this year and urged people to prepare. However, there's no real evidence to back this up, and the Capuchin order, to which Saint Pio belonged, has denied that he made such a prediction. It seems someone is trying to make the prophecy more credible by linking it to a well-known saint, but things take a darker turn here. Another mystic, Marquis de la Franquerie Marie Julie Geheny of La Fraudes, reportedly said that these crises will come suddenly, and the punishments will be severe and continuous. She claimed that the 3 days of darkness will happen on a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, the days of the Holy Sacrament, the Cross, and Our Lady. During these days, the earth will be covered in darkness, and hell will be unleashed on earth. Thunder and lightning will cause fear so intense that people without faith will die of terror. No one should open their windows because the sight of the earth will be terrifying. The sky will appear on fire, the earth will crack open, and blessed candles will be the only source of light. The shaking will be so great that only the furniture with the blessed candles won't move. Everyone should gather around a crucifix and blessed pictures to ward off this terror. It gets even stranger. During this darkness, devils and the wicked will take terrifying shapes. Red clouds will move across the sky, and loud thunder and lightning will strike out of season. The earth will shake, the seas will rise, and it will seem like a massive cemetery, with bodies covering the ground. It's said that 3/4 of the world's population will die, including half of France's population. Sister Mary of St. Peter, a Carmelite nun, supposedly said that a warning would come right before the 3 days of darkness. The Church has not commented on this. Sister Elena Aiello of Calabria added that clouds, lightning, and fire will spread across the world, bringing a punishment like never before, lasting 70 hours. This is where the shocking part ends. There are no official mentions of the 3 days of darkness in any Vatican documents, meaning it is not part of the Church's official teachings. This becomes an issue when some saints are said to have predicted this event because if they did, there should be evidence in their writings, but none has been found. It seems that supporters of this idea have linked it to older saints to make it look more authentic, even though those saints never made such predictions. The idea seems to be more recent. Some modern-day visionaries also talk about the 3 days of darkness, but none of them have gone through a thorough investigation or had their visions approved by the Church. While some might truly experience private revelations, others could be making it up or simply imagining things based on existing stories. It's important to investigate these claims rather than accepting them without question. For example, a Canadian mystic, Father Michael Rodrigue, was once popular but was later discredited by his bishops when his prophecies were proven false. This casts doubt on the reliability of similar prophecies, including those attributed to mystics like Tai. Her supposed quotes about the 3 days of darkness were shared 25 years after her death by a spiritual director, but we only have his word to rely on, which raises questions about accuracy. Additionally, these revelations were never officially investigated by the Church to verify their truth. When someone is being considered for sainthood, their words are checked to ensure they align with the faith, but this is a separate process from verifying their revelations. In this case, no investigation into the truth of the revelations has been done.